Shikar Allah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Brakat Yahweh, Brakat Yahweh Shai, Brakat Yahweh, Brakat Yahweh Shai, Brakat Yahweh, Brakat Yahweh Shai, the Wada, Abba, Baal, Kal, Kadash. I'd like to give them honors to the elders, apostles, of Great Millstone that teaches truth, 100% truth according to the Bible, the true word of the Lord. Yahweh being the Father, Yahweh Shai being the Son, our Savior. And I want to do a quick lesson. I was watching the brother, the elder, beloved brother from GMS Chicago, Malcolm, and he was doing a video breakdown going into how Esau Edom, how he controls the world, how he rules with the iron hand, and he rules by his blessing, which being the sword, that he got from, he received his blessing way back in the time of our forefather Isaac. They gave him that blessing, and that's what he rules by. He rules with the iron hand also. And I was just kind of thinking about, the way he takes over lands and dominates the people, and how he tried to justify himself in doing it. The same techniques he's used from day one, when he first came over to the Americas and took over the land there. He conquered the people. He wrote a lot of false decrees, a lot of decrees that he made with the people. I think every one of them, he went back on every one. He broke every treaty that he made with the so-called Native Americans. And same thing that he does today. You see how he rules, especially over there in the so-called Middle East, which we know is Western Asia. And in the other lands that he's gone and been a participant in their government. You see it oftentimes over there in Africa, where Esau Edom goes over there, where they divide up the land and they steal all the resources. You see it down in Haiti, where they go down there and they steal all the resources and leave the people stripped of nothing, leave them destitute. And they send in what they call the economic hitmen. First they offer them a deal, they don't accept it. Then they send in the economic hitmen. They go in there, create chaos, confusion. They'll fund one side, they'll fund both sides to create civil unrest in those countries and disturbances, and they're going there and bring them what is called democracy. Supposed to be looking out for the people. The same way we've seen this work, we've seen this play out time and time again, like over in the so-called Middle East, with Iraq and Iran and Syria, Libya, all those places, man, that this man has gone and supposed to have been helping for the sake of so-called helping the people. When they go over there and destroy the nation, steal all the resources, and they and leave the people with nothing but chaos and destruction. So it's the same old plan, man. Same way as it was when he came to the Americas, what he did to the natives, that were here. Over in Africa, everywhere this man goes, like say, if they don't bend the knee, they'll come in and use an excuse to, with their power, the sword, and take over. And man's very manipulative, very much an instigator in these countries. He's gonna find a rift. He's gonna find people that he can pay to create chaos and confusion. Same thing with you so-called, with the so-called blacks here in America, man. They pit one side against another with these gangs, to create that division, that divide amongst our people. And therefore leaving us destitute. Because, at one time, post-slavery, we had our own everything. We had our own cities and our communities, and we were doing well and, on our own. But then they came in through the bloody, thing they call the Red Summer of 1919, and they started to look for an excuse to go in there and destroy these townships. And oftentimes they would use a white woman to say that she was so-called great, and then they would stir up the flames by publishing in the headlines and, you know, get riled up so they can go out there and start shedding blood, you know. And it was a well orchestrated thing, because it just didn't happen in one municipality. It happened in all the municipalities where Jake was thriving, and they ended up burning out these townships and, you know, killing most of the men, and stealing the land, stealing the resources. So there's nothing new. Like I said, it's the same old tactics that was always used, man. And the Lord is going to come down. Thus said the Lord, he's going to come down and remove this devil out of his power, man. He's going to take him out of his rulership. And that sword that he's been blessed with, man, is going to be used against his own self. Them same weapons is going to be turned around, and the Lord is going to use them, and they're going to fall upon his own head. You know, they have a set plan where they want to bring in a new world order where everybody's going to be pretty much slaves, man, to this man's system. But like I said, the Lord has already said these things. He's already written a book. He's tell you how it's going to play out. And just when this devil thinks he's going to sit back and enjoy his conquering of the world, the Lord's going to flip it around on him, man, and he's going to be crying out. He's going to be praying for death. And these global elites, or these banksters who are putting everybody under subjugation, man, they're going to go up under they're going to be slaves, man, in a new kingdom. It's going to be a new rulership. And it's going to be ruled under Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. And King David is going to be a perpetual ruler over the land, you know. But that's pretty much it, man. I just want to kind of hit that point after watching the Elder Brother's video. And, you know, he's always used the same tactics. Nothing's changed, you know. He always go back on his promises. He uses propaganda to create a narrative where he's the good guy that's looking out for the people. But then the people end up suffering in the end. So, Lord will, is edifying with that. Say shalom.